Hello everyone, I hope you're doing okay. I wanted to share some exciting news with you for those who have been waiting for the game Cinderstone Online. Yes, as you might be thinking, yes, there is a date. Finally, there is a date for the early access of the game, and that will be the 29th of May. So, 5 days, yeah, 7 p.m. CET. Um, there's a caveat though. It is not the final release. There will be a wipe, before the final release. The early access or the final release, which will be coming later on. But at least it will be in early access. So that means that um, there will be many of the features will be there. Many of the features that we have been waiting for will be there. So yes, I'm very excited because it's a game I've been looking forward to. Cute looking game, but I like um, I like the features in it. A few examples are a vast open world. I think that's should be a given to a certain degree when it comes to MMORPGs, but they highlighted it here, so let's take their word for it. A vast open world, a captivating story. Okay, yeah, that's a plus. Because I know people who play games for their stories, so having a captivating story, a meaningful story, it can definitely be a boon. Dynamic quest lines, that's a very interesting part of it, because anything that is dynamic to a certain degree, I love it, because that means we can create, let's say, a deeper, or let's say a higher quantity of replayability in the game, if things are dynamic, as opposed to being fixed. Because fixed, you do the quest line and that's it basically. If you're doing it again, it's basically the same thing, so you just have to run through it, and what I mean. So having anything dynamic in a game to a certain degree helps. So dynamic quest lines, get ready to be brought into a world that needs your help with dynamic quest lines that will send you on an epic journey adventure. The opportunities are endless, where you can go on missions with thousands of other players to save the world, defend cities from mighty monsters, help build merchant nodes by collecting and donating materials. Okay, that's interesting. I would like to, know more about these merchant nodes. Have and save NPCs who are in great danger and much more. Only by working together with other players can your adventure be victorious, with glorious rewards waiting for you at the end. Alright, we all want that loot, isn't it? Yeah, so yeah, I'm excited about the glorious rewards that we should be getting. And this is a kind of a newish thing. I haven't seen it in many games, and that is a caravan system. You'll be able to choose from a variety of roles, each having a direct impact on the way you play the game. The roles you can choose from are plenty, with main ones being a trader, alright, if you want to make that dough, a guardian, a thief, if you want to make that dough, and as your journey across distant lands and travel from city to city, to city with your wagon, you can buy crops from other players. That's interesting. Also, fruits of your garden. Very interesting. I hope the food system is meaningful and not just get this 30 minutes buff, but maybe has a bit more is a meaning to it, because that would create let's say another layer when it comes to economy. Because if you have a farm, you could maybe invest in your farm and to control the market, the food market or whatever. Or if it's of a specific product. It could create a different less layout to strategy when it comes to the economy. So yeah, that would be great if it's really that deep. But be careful. The more valuable goods you bring, the harder your journey will be, with thieves on the lookout to steal anything that they can get on their hands. Get your hands on. Other players can run into thieves as well, waiting to attack and steal your precious cargo, then selling it on the black market. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's why it's always best if you leave with a big load. That's why it's always best if you leave with a big load. You will want to seek outside help from the guardian players who will protect you at all costs. Basically, so basically, there's a trading system where you take possibly you take one item or items that you have farmed or gathered and to another city. So I'm assuming, but don't quote me on this, that there might be local markets and local warehouses and a dynamic housing and farming system. Yeah, okay, the farming system has been touched. Your house is your sanctuary, a place where you need all, and a place you need all the recovery you can get before returning to the world of adventure. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I know housing is a big thing in MMOs nowadays because that's where people can decorate, put their trophies in, brag and boast about their digital spaces with their friends and foes. And yeah, so yeah, that's good. And if you feel like an experienced farmer, try growing a vegetable garden that can be sold for money to buy new armor, alright, weapons or items, or to decorate your home. Alternatively, use your harvest to craft magic potions. Alright, so there are potions. That's interesting. Food, another inventory that will be key to take you to the next voyage. So yeah, those are the features. Now if you want to look at if you want to see a few, so it is 2.5. So I would say 2.5. Okay, I think this is the caravan system. Very kind of steampunky. Yeah. So it's a two. So basically, you have sprites that work in a 3D world. And so yeah, it's I'll be honest with you, it might not be appealing to everybody, but I mean, if it works well, I mean, it works well. If it works well, it works well. And if you're able to, get overlook the sprite in a 3D world thing. I mean, the graphics are not the most detailed. Let's be honest with you. We're not talking about triple AA graphics here. But as far as it's able to create a story, it's able to create a feel for it. It shouldn't be too bad. Now let me see. For example, let's check this video out. So that's basically, yeah. So that's basically how it looks like for those who are. So it looks like it's more of an action combat thing. Yeah. So no click and. I mean, I don't see them clicking here. Let me see this clip 8. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, they're moving and casting. So yeah, that's basically how it looks like. So if this is your cup of tea, or if it's, I mean, if you like these types of game, if you don't mind it, and then yeah, you there's fishing also. Is this fishing? Yeah, you probably will enjoy this game as well. So yeah, back to the news. Yeah, as I mentioned before, the game is being released in early access on the 29th of May at 7 p.m. CET. It is not free. Yeah, it is not free. Let's look at the price in here. There's a Founders Pack. Basically, the game will be €5 or $5 more than the Founders Pack. So if you want to jump in the game right now, you could actually buy this Founders Pack and start playing it from now. But you'll be playing the closed beta, but you own the game even when you buy the Founders Pack now, and it will be cheaper to buy the game now than to wait possibly for the release of what do you call it? The release of the game. So it's up to you. It's a £5, €5, $5 difference. And yes, they did mention that a true release, which will come with a final wipe. Yes, this is not the best news because I feel like if I want to start playing a game, if I want to start investing time in a game, the last thing I want is a wipe. Yeah, but I guess they feel that it's necessary after the it's a bit unusual, I'll be honest with you, that after an early access there is a wipe. Usually from early access it usually transitions to it transitions immediately to a full release without a wipe, unless there are maybe major issues. So that's not the it's kind of the sad part about the good news, but you know, it is what it is. But at least, bottom line is they are making progress. They haven't forgotten about the project. They haven't forgotten about the game. So there are concrete dates now, so we know that the thing is going to happen. So yes, I would want to basically wrap it up here. If you're interested, feel free to remember there is a barrier of entry which involves money buying the game. I don't know if they're gonna ever do a discount. I have no idea, but yes, if you are happy to spend money with this game and happy to spend money on this game, feel free to maybe get your founders pack cheaper now than maybe when it becomes expensive later, and more expensive later, and yeah, and I'll probably also have the bonus of joining the game right now and see what they're doing with the close beta test. With that being said, thank you for watching this video. If there are any questions that you have, feel free to ask them in the comment below. I will gladly answer your questions. And yes, I wouldn't mind if you also maybe like and subscribe the video. That's entirely up to you. I hope to see you on the next video. Have a wonderful day.